Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, December 27th, 2013, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Another great day today. This week will go down in our 2013 history as the best trading week of the year. It has just been spectacular, and we had a holiday in the middle of it. But today, the markets opened up. I looked at the screen and hey, every single position we had was a winner. Now you don't see that very often. On balance, we are right about 55% of the time. So when we're 100% right, that's something to stand up and cheer about, and that's exactly what we had this morning. Before we got out, we managed to have a couple negatives, but still we did really well. We closed out over $12,000 in positive closed-out trades, and we're carrying nearly $5,000 in open trades over the weekend. So, count that up. It's about $17,000. That's good. One point during the early part of the day, like first hour or so, our equity did peak out around 23,000, so it backed off some and we gave up some, but still, you can't complain about $17,000 on a Friday. That's just spectacular. Anyway, the Dow didn't do too much today. It was up most of the day. It was positive. It ended up closing down 1 point, one big point. I was kind of glad to see it do that. I didn't want to see it. We would have broken Robert's Rule of 4 today if that Dow had closed positive again today. It didn't do it. It was -1. And other than that, everything looked good. Let's take a look at those charts. Okay, we're looking at the Dow Jones Industrial Average here, and I have told you before, I have a rule, Robert's Rule of 4, basically says nothing in the market will happen the fifth time. It'll happen 4 times in a row, and then it's going to change, and that's exactly what happened in the Dow. We had 1 up day, 2 up days, 3 up days, 4 up days, and today started out an up day, but it couldn't quite hold the positive. We couldn't quite set a new record on the Dow today. We closed down -1, and I'm actually happy to see that. I would be freaking out if we had 5 up days in a row, and I don't know what's going to happen Monday with this, but I wouldn't bet on it going down. I honestly think there are so many, there's a lot of book squaring going at the end of the year, and savvy institutional investors know this market is going to scream in January, and they don't want to be caught flat or short. So there's going to be a lot of buying going on for the last couple days of the month. So anticipate that, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a very strong move to the top side on Monday. Anyway, I'll show you a couple of our trades here. I'll show you. This was kind of bittersweet. This is in JRJC. I have a hard time remembering this because it doesn't correspond to the company name. It's China Financial Online. It's a new market for us. It's a little thin. I call it my thin, beautiful, thin woman, and it was beautiful today, yesterday, and today. It really took off after we bought it yesterday. This morning, she was even more beautiful. At one point, we were up to close to $9,000 on this. Unfortunately, it couldn't sustain that, and by the time we got out, we were getting out with about $5,500 in profits. Now, I was disappointed. I admit I was disappointed, but how can I complain about a trade that I make over $5,000? And so, very happy with this new market that we have. And I'll show you one, though, that we did not end up getting pulled back on, and this is in Nexstar Broadcasting Company, and we had bought this, you know, I think, yeah, that's Monday. We bought this on Monday. We didn't get out of anything on Tuesday, had the holiday on Wednesday, and then yesterday we had enough push on this to keep it into going today, and we sell that thing almost on the top, and we took over $3,000 out of Nexstar Broadcasting, while at the same time nearly selling the top of the market. So I was very pleased with that one. Great week, fantastic week. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next week on Monday.